About to get started here. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Sandy Alcantara. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So you look at the numbnumbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And one gone.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Brandon Nimmo stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Two down, nobody on, and that's outside.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That's off the mark, and now it's 3-2. Pete Alonso up next for the Mets. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Lifted in the air, out to left. Hernandez brings it in for the 3rd out. It's the Mets nothing, Marlins coming up. Back after this on the show. Back here in Miami, and starting in this one, David Peterson. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between.
Temperature alert. Your PS5 is too hot. Turn off your PS5 and wait until the temperature goes down.
And get it
MLB
done.
The Show 25.
So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Jacob Marcy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a ball evens the count.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And here it comes. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. One up, one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
So up next, Xavier Edwards. In for a strike. It's 0-1. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Ground ball right side, could be two. The flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. End of one. And we're still scoreless. Back here at Lone Depot Park, stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Alcantara back to work. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
Come on, Sandman.
Slap the other way. Foul.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person. Just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
No score here in the second. And that's down and away.
2 strikes. Ball 2.
Come on, punch him out.
And it remains 2-2. Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. On the ground to first. Could be two. Here's Lopez for one. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. The changeup missing. Ball one. On the corner for a strike. Alonso on third with two out. In the air out towards right center. Marcy. He's got it. And that is that. Mets leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in, Liam Hicks. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Nimmo going back on it. Long gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that misses. And it's 1-1. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Boog, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And misses inside. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So now the DH spot, Griffin Conine. And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Smash that one through the infield with a knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And at the plate for Miami, Troy Johnston. And a foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lopez around third. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have.
Lindor, that's
He's
one.
out.
And that's all they'll get.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Graham Pauley.
And up next for Miami, Graham Pauley. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That misses, and that is ball one.
0-1, no
In
strike.
this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
In for a strike. 1 and 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
First and third, 1 down. Next
Nope,
pitch
that's the
just misses. 2 and 2.
2-2 down.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch.
Now
Top of the
batting,
strike zone.
center
We're seeing
fielder,
more
Jacob
fastballs in that location.
Murphy.
Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now here is Jacob Marcy. Flied out his first time. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one fouled off. 2 and 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Conine on third. Hernandez at first. 2 out of the inning. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We plate 2 full. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets nothing. On to the third
Leading
inning,
off to the
and
Mets,
now
the center
Cedric
fielder,
Mullins.
number 28, Cedric.
Well, after putting up a nice
Mullins.
inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
He was late there. Strike 1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 1 and 2. Swing and a tapper. And they get Mullins for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 13, Luis.
Here's the
Torrens.
catcher, Luis Torrens. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
you come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play. Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And the 2-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
Lindor in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Missed with a changeup, and the count 1-2. Headed towards the corner, and a foul ball. That's to third. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Agustin Ramirez. Ramirez, in his rookie season, batting second in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The batter, number 9.
Xavier Edwards. The next up for the Marlins.
Xavier Edwards.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one in the dirt. That one missing inside. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. Out.
The catcher, number
2.
34, Liam Hicks.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Fouled off to the right. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're up 2-0. Back here in Miami, and now it's Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
And a pop-off, right side, foul territory. Johnston brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Fly to left his first time. Just missed. There's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Hard on the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The first baseman.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And there's a foul ball. Ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not gonna get him. He's in there.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now here's Jeff McNeil. He reached on a walk his first time. That's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
A changeup missing, and the count is 1-1. And delivers outside. Fouls one off. 2-2. That's hard hit on the line. And this one looks like trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. He hit into a double play his first time up. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. And a foul ball.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one to first. Johnston takes it to the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the 4th, the batter will be the shortstop, Otto Lopez. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Conine stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Line drive. Lindor throws across the diamond. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
First baseman Troy Johnston.
2 down, bases empty. Troy Johnston, the next up for the Marlins. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. He swings and fouls one off. That's
1
down
ball,
and in.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that one hit to first. And that goes foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the DH, Francisco Alvarez. Alcantara back to work. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
In the dirt, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his second of the game.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Marlins swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Not even close there, and that's ball 1. Check swing, called strike. The Mets trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fights it off, you'll see another. Pitch in the dirt, it's 2-2. That misses off the outside edge.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
1 down, base is empty. Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Just one of those at bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Luis Torrens now at the plate. Checks over to first. Back safely. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Ripped on a line to center. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Mullins off of first with 2 away. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Ramirez going back on this one. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Mets strand 1, and they trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez.
Heriberto Hernandez.
And that one pulled foul. Fouled off. He was late. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Soto makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ripped on the ground to second. McNeil gets it to first. And now 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
So the lineup flips over. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. Yeah, that's fouled off. And ball 1. On the ground to the left. Oh, nice play from his backside. What a play. Inning over.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Ryan Weathers gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Juan Soto now.
Leading off for the Mets, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Went with the sweeper for the strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Late backer preparing to come on if needed. Fauché also throwing. And now 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon.
So digging in, Brandon Nimmo. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases, maybe even more.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Line drive, brings it in for the third out. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Agustin Ramirez. Missed inside with the curve. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 9.
Xavier
Second
Edwards,
baseman,
the next to hit. A switch hitter batting right.
Edwards.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. To the right side. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
The catcher, number 34, Liam Hicks.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Liam Hicks. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Hicks goes 5 feet 9 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. This one popped up. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Yes, you're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits. Ryan Weathers will get back to work. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 4.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Alvarez.
This one in the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric
Mullins digs in now. 1 for 2.
Let's go, Fed!
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Mullins tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. Now the 2-1 hammered but foul. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're down 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Helsley.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Ryan.
Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sean Manaea, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Rayleigh also getting ready. Battling here as he fouls it away. And they'll do it again.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the
Now
plate.
batting,
When you're
the
looking out over the
hitter,
plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer.
Go
And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Conine up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And the 1-0. Outside.
No strike.
That one catches the zone, and it's 2-1 now.
1 strike.
Let's go. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, first baseman, Troy.
And at the plate for Miami, Troy Johnston. There's a strike. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Oh, 2 now.
Ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Man at first, 1 away. Outside low. And the count is even 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's down and in. A slider missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Soto going back. It bangs off the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
One out, runner at second. Now the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
No ball,
That was
2
straight
strikes.
queso right there.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Graham Pauley will hit next. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
1-0.
That one in triple digits. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The next pitch misses. 2-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Baden under it. Nabs it. And the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Late backer.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens.
The catcher, number 13, Luis Torrens.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Activity in the bullpen. Ronnie Enriquez, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Just missed. On the outside corner, 2 balls and a strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Just missed the inside corner, and the count is filled up. Hit in the air left field. And it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Slings it across. Lindor retired.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. This one ripped, but foul to the right. 2 outs. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back
the Mets.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sean Manaea.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jacob Marcy. 0 for 3 in this one.
Marcy.
Bunt attempt popped up, and there's one down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Ramirez batting with one down takes a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Brandon Sproat appears to be getting loose. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Edwards in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Flares it into the outfield. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Through 8 full, it's the Marlins 3 and the Mets 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ronnie Enriquez. He's been so good against lefties. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 3.
Brandon Nimmo.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Throw gets by him at second. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Pete Alonso. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Tying run at the plate. To the left side, but it is well foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Hard on the ground to first. Off balance speed, there's 1. How about that double play?
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
McNeil.
So last chance for the Mets. And now Jeff McNeil. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
3-1 ball game. Quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.